Hi, everybody. Today I wanted to go over how to have somebody join up in your site so you know the process and the flow of that. So here is my replicated site. You can see Team Vibrana is name of my site. If you're sending them your link, it's going to have your site name up here. Okay. So you want to send them that link with your site name. And this is the front of your site, or this is your front office. So what you do is you direct them to hit join now right here. Okay. So we click on that, and that's basically going to bring them to our packages. And I'm logged in, so it shows my back office. But when you send somebody your link and you're logged out, this doesn't show up as far as your clients is concerned. This is just showing up because I'm logged in. Okay, so what you want to do is always have your clients tell them to select the gold package, which is the CBD package right here. So they'd hit select, and then what they got to do is they got to determine what their auto ship is going to be, because everyone who's a distributor must be on an auto ship. So basically, they could get on a 500 milligram bottle if all they are interested in is CBD. Okay. They can always change this in their back office also. I usually put people on this auto ship, which also has travel, because I find that people love the travel booking engine. And they get a 250 bottle here, where on this one with no travel, they get a 500 milligram bottle for the $59.95. Okay, so I'm going to click this one here that includes travel. So I click that, and then you go down here to complete enrollment and click on that. Now this pulls up your one page for people to join here. A couple things I want to point out. On the top here where it says username, they can just put in any username they want. Best to keep this simple. Maybe just their first name or a pet's name, something like that. Now, where it says replicated distributor site, some people don't understand what that is. This is where they name their site. So, for instance, you could call it Kevin's Healing Hemp, whatever that might be. But that's basically going to be their site name. And then, of course, they select the country that they're in. We're in United States, Canada, Bahamas, United Kingdom, and U.S. Virgin Islands right now. So most people would be in the United States. Click it. It's done. The other place they get messed up on is usually on the password. Here, you have to have a special character, and it tells you that down here. I got a bunch of passwords in there for me because I've signed a bunch of people up. But basically, you want to put in the password, but it has to have a special character. It has to have a number, and it has to have a capital again. And then you confirm it here. So some people mess that up. So it's important they understand that, okay? And then the social security number. Now people will say, well, why do I need to put in my social security number? And the answer is so we can pay them. If someone's signing up as a distributor, we're going to send them a 1099 at the end of the year because we're going to pay them. The reason they want to be a distributor is to make money. So we need the social. Now, when you explain why we need it, people have no problem with it. I have no problem signing people up all day long once they understand why you want that. Okay? The secret question here is if they forget their password, this is how they can recover it. All right? So they just kind of pick their secret question there. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, when we go down here, the first line across here can be ignored. This is basically the format of their email, HTML. They don't have to do anything there. English is the language in the US dollar. That's fine. Here they just put their first name and last name. Now they can put their middle name if they want, but usually just first name and last name is fine. Their email, a company if they have a company or if they want to register it under their company. And if they do that, then they'll use a tax ID number and not their social security number, and that's fine also. And of course, the date of birth. Now you continue on, and they put in their payment. Now, when they put in their payment, our computer's going to basically process that. So it's going to do this funny little thing here. It'll bump up for you to double check information one more time. Double check it. Okay, great. Fill out their rest of their information here. The name, make sure their name. Sometimes the name on a credit card is different than the name they sign up with. So make sure that that's correct. Or they have to make sure that's correct if they're signing themselves up. And of course, include their security code on the back of their card. And then they go down here, and if they have a different shipping address than billing address, this is where they fill it out. This is where they fill out the billing address. Very straightforward. And then they need to click these boxes. We need this to be compliant with all legalities, so it's a necessary thing. All companies do it. So you just click these real quick, and then you click complete enrollment, and you are done. This usually takes about 10 to 20 minutes maximum. Okay, it's a very easy enrollment process. This is how people do it. This is what it looks like if you haven't seen it yet, because sometimes your upline will enroll you, so some people haven't seen this process yet, but this is it. I wanted you to know how it works, how easy it is, and the potential places where people mess up. So I hope you enjoyed this short video, and have an awesome day.